Rachel, and welcome to Short and Sweet Yoga. For today's practice, you're going to need either a towel or a strap, something you can hook around your foot, especially if you're tighter with your hamstrings and your IT band. So grab that, grab some water, and you can put on some music and we'll start. Today's flow will be a hip opening flow, but we'll also get into a little bit of hamstrings as well. So we'll go ahead and begin. Place your towel or your strap close by towards like the middle of your mat, and we'll start laying on your back. And this class was a request, so you know who you are. So lay onto your mat. First, bring your feet together in a bound angle position and lay all the way down on your back. You can let your knees fall open. Relax your inner thighs. And either bring your hands by your side with your palms facing up, or one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. We're gonna stay here, settle in and breathe, and just try to relax through your hips, inner thighs, and just breathe. Eyes can stay closed. If you're more comfortable with your eyes open, you can leave them open. Breathing in and out through your nose. And try to keep that breath going throughout this whole flow. Really use your breath to help you move, help you sink a little bit deeper into poses, twist a little bit further, but also use your breath to keep you focused and present for these next 20-30 minutes. On your own, 3 more breaths. And start to bring a little awareness back into your body. Bring your arms by your side. You can open your eyes and then bring your feet to the floor. So close your knees, walk your feet out towards the edge of your mat, and then knock your knees together. Open your arms out in a T, gentle, easy windshield wiper, side to side. Left and right. Just letting one hip internally rotate while the other externally rotates. Then switch. If one side feels tighter, just feel free to hold it there a little bit longer. Go through 2 more. All right, meet back through center. Keep both feet planted. Grab your strap or your towel, whatever you have. Left foot stays on the ground. Extend your right foot towards the ceiling first. Hold it. You want to try to straighten your leg as much as you can. Flex your toes back towards your face. And then lift up. Place your towel or strap around the ball of your right foot. And then lay your head back down. Pull your shoulders down out of your ears, elbows reach down. Now take the strap into your left hand. Use your right hand to reach for your left foot. So heel toe, your left foot all the way to the right until you can grab a hold of it. Once you get your right foot, start to lower your left knee down and then your right foot over to the side for this cattail stretch. And then your eye gaze can go over your right shoulder as you try to reach your right shoulder down towards the floor. Just breathe here. This one you have to breathe. Big, slow inhales. Big, slow exhales. If you need more, you keep reaching your right heel towards the left side, right shoulder down towards the floor. I'm gonna take another breath in. Big breath out. As you inhale, come all the way back through center. Bring your left foot back to the floor. Take the band off to the side and cross your right ankle over your left thigh for your figure 4. Then reach up. Grab either your left hamstring if you have the flexibility, you can grab your left shin and then lay your head and shoulders back down. Draw your shoulders out of your ears and breathe here. On your inhales, find length through your spine, through your tailbone. And with your exhales is when you can pull your legs a little closer to your body. And you can always use your right elbow to help draw your right knee, push your right knee towards the front. Again, take another breath and try to keep your feet flexed. Nice, then slowly release your left foot back down. Right foot meets it. Go ahead and knock your knees together again. And then those easy windshield wipers, left and right, and we'll take it to the other side. All right, back through center. Go ahead, extend your left leg up first. So if your knee is bent, that's okay. Just try to get it straight. As you kick your heel up, flex your toes back towards your face. Then take your towel or your strap, wrap it around the ball of your left foot. Hold here, get your shoulders down away from your ears. Then take the strap into your right hand. Heel toe your right foot to the left side until your left hand could grab your right foot. Hold it there and let your right knee go down and your left foot. So your right elbow can come to the floor. Lay your head down and look over your left shoulder. Trying to keep your left shoulder down and hold. Long, slow breath in. Big breath out. Good, one more. If you can't hear, they're building a house a few houses down. There's a lot of banging and nailing going on today. Then breathe in back through center. Bring your right foot back to the floor. Release your strap down to the side. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Then reach up, grab wherever you can, either behind your right leg or on top of your right shin. And if it's still too much, you can keep your foot down and just hold this position. Wherever you are, find length in your tailbone. Now think about it lengthening forward. Your whole spine is down as you draw your shoulders down. And then try to slightly tuck your chin so your nose is pointed directly towards the ceiling. Breathe in to find a little bit more length. Then exhale, pull. Good, slowly uncross your legs, both feet down. Last time to windshield wiper, side to side. Just 2 times, either direction. Good, knee back through center. Bring your knees to your chest, grab your hamstrings. Rock and roll up and back. So 2, 3 times, all the way up. On this 3rd time, find your bound ankle position. So you're sitting up nice and tall. We're going through 2 sets. First set, you want your heels pulled in as tight as you can get them. Take your hands around your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Pull your shoulders down and back. So draw your elbows towards the back of the room. Breathe in to sit up. As you exhale, try to pull your chest forward with a straight spine. Again, slight tuck of your chin. You can work your knees towards the floor as much as you can, but try to keep your spine straight. So you have to engage through your lats, your upper back, to pull your chest through. Take a breath in. Full breath out, a little bit deeper. One more breath. Nice, and release that grip. Slide your feet slight and forward, so you have like a diamond shape with your legs. It's a little bit wider. So start with a flat back. Inhale to lengthen. Then exhale, you can start to pull yourself forward. Find a little round through your spine and your shoulders. Same grip on your toes. Forearms can go around your shins. Breathe in and exhale, fold. It's okay to round a little. You'll feel stretch through your lower and your mid back as well. You could add a little strength to this to find your head closer to your feet. So as you breathe in, get a little length and create more space. Then exhale, pull, reaching your head towards your feet and fold it forward. Stay here, 2 breaths. And slowly sit all the way back up. Keep your legs where they are. Maybe slide your feet in just a teensy bit. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Exhale, twist. Right hand behind your back like a kickstand. Left hand grabs outside of your right knee. Inhale to find more length. Exhale, twist and look back behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Draw your belly button in towards your spine so you can keep your spine as straight as possible. Last breath in. Twist with your exhale. Breathe in, back through center, stretch it up. Exhale, twist. Left hand behind you, right hand outside of your left knee. So think of your left hand as a kickstand to straighten your spine up. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Go again, inhale. Breathe out, twist. Good, come back through center. Bring your hands behind your back, fingertips face you, shoulders draw back and down, feet to the floor, and windshield wiper again. Doing a lot of the windshield wiper motions. Kind of puff your chest up, keep your shoulder blades pinned together. Good, and then back through center, cross your ankles and find a tabletop position. So onto all fours. You can come towards the middle of your mat. You can line up your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Breathe in, cow pose. Drop your belly, rotate your shoulders back and down, eye gaze slightly up. Exhale for cat pose. Round your back, tuck your chin, push the floor away, actively separate your shoulder blades. Then again, breathe in, cow. Stretch your front body. Exhale, cat, stretching your back body. Good, one more. Breathe in, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good, in your neutral spine. Extend your right leg back behind you. Flex your toes, yes. Then swing your right leg all the way out to the side. Oh, here comes the sun. All right, toes down, heels down, right here, cow and cat. Inhale, drop your belly, shoulders back, eye gaze up. Exhale to tuck your chin and round your back. All right, this one we call funky child's pose. So as far as it feels comfortable, you can lower your forearms down, and if that's enough, stay there. If you still need more, start to send your hips back and walk your hands forward, lowering your head down to the mat. If your right toes pop up, that's totally fine too. And take 2 breaths. Last one. And take your time, roll back up to your tabletop. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your right leg back behind you. 2 hip circles external, bring them out to the side. Good, and then 2 hip circles internal, bring it in through center. Good, keep your right leg extended, back behind you. Tuck your left toes, walk your hands out in front just a little bit. 3-legged dog, extending your right leg up. So you'll get a deep stretch in your left calf. Bend your right knee, open your hip and stack your right hip on top of your left. Then try to square your shoulders back to the front. And then release your right foot down to meet your left in your first downward facing dog. Let your head hang heavy. Work your chest towards your thighs as you continually try to push your hands forward. Spread your fingertips out. Breathe in, look forward, start to shift forward like a wave into your first high plank. You might need to scoot your feet back. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Elbows graze your rib cage. Untuck your toes, baby cobra. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, breath down. Breathe in, child's pose. Push your hips back to your heels. Open your knees as wide as you need to and reach your arms forward. Good, back to your tabletop. Inhale, starting over for the second set. Second side, go 1 cow and cat. Breathe in, drop your belly, shoulders back, eye gaze up. Exhale, tuck it and round it. All right, neutral spine. Extend your left leg back behind you, flex your toes, and then big swing of your left leg all the way out to the side. Heels down, toes down. Inhale, cow pose. Belly drops, shoulders back, eye gaze up. Exhale, tuck your chin and round your back. All right, neutral spine into your funky child's pose. Maybe lower your forearms and stay put if that's enough, or walk your hands forward and sit your hips back to your heels. 2 breaths. Try to soften somewhere that feels tight like you're holding on. Let it go with your exhale breath. And breathe in, roll back up to your tabletop pose. Bring your left leg back behind you. 2 external rotations with your hip. And then 2 internal rotations with your hip. Good, keep your left leg lifted, extend it back. Walk your hands slightly forward, tuck your right toes, push it up and back. 3-legged dog. Hold here as you work your right heel down, push your chest back. Then bend your left knee, open your hip, bring your left heel towards your glute. Square your shoulders. Breathe in and lower your left foot to meet your right. Downward facing dog for the 2nd time today. Try to get your hips higher. Come up onto your tippy toes and then lengthen your heels down to find more stretch in the backs of your legs. Inhale, glide forward to your high plank. Breathe out, lower all the way down to your stomach. Good, untuck your toes, lift up, cobra. Shoulders draw back. Exhale, back down. Breathe in, child's pose, push your hips back. Stay there for your exhale. Breathe in, back to your tabletop pose, then downward facing dog right away. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your heels slightly in and work them to the mat. Toes are slightly turned out. Keep your stomach tight and inchworm your hands to the back of the mat. Switch it all the way, and you're in a forward fold at the back. Breathe in, reset your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat. Turn your knees out. Maybe bring your feet in just a little bit or wider, however you like your squat. Work your hips down and avoid the rounded back here. Try your best to lift up, bring your elbows inside of your knees, palms touch, drop your shoulders down and back. If your heels don't touch the ground, you can roll your mat up, maybe lift your hips up just a little bit. Wherever you are in your squat, hold and breathe. Pushing your palms together, using your elbows to work your knees open. Try to get your heels as close to the mat as possible. Take 1 breath in, full breath out. Then bring your hands down to the mat. Lift your hips up, heel toe your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. You're in a flat back. Tight stomach, pull your shoulders back and down. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the top of your mat in your high plank pose. This time, if you want a chaturanga push-up, you lower just halfway down. Elbows are in line with your shoulders. Breathe in, untuck your toes, push the top of the feet down, upward facing dog. Hover your knees, pull your shoulders back. Eye gaze slightly up, then exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back. 1 more set of your squat. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Heels in, toes out. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat. Sit it down. Push your elbows into your knees. This time, if you need more, bring knuckles to knuckles. Find a little bit more pressure there. Shoulders back and down. Lengthen out of the crown of your head. Take a breath in. Good, breath out, hands to the mat. Lift your hips up, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, exhale, hands to the mat. Crawl to the top in your plank. This time, 1 breath right here. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good, chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, take a breath in. Breath out. Breathe in, reach your right leg up, 3-legged. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Stay here as you push your chest towards your thigh. Breathe in, extend your right leg back. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Right knee right over your ankle. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. As you inhale, reach your arms up. Grab opposite elbows right here. Draw your elbows back, shoulders drop down, kind of bend into the right knee, but engage your inner thighs, engage your stomach. Find length as you breathe in. Exhale, bend to the right. So your left side body is getting the stretch along your left hip flexor. Take one more breath in. Stay for the breath out. Breathe in, back through center. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, half splits. Send your hips back. Flex through your right toes. Really guide your chest forward. Avoid the round. So suck in your stomach. Pull your shoulders back. Slightly tuck your chin. Eye gaze should be right past your big toe. Take one full breath in. Full breath out. Nice. Okay, we're gonna crawl it. Breathe in, bend your right knee, tuck your left toes, pick your left knee up. Bring your right hand inside, crawl to your wide leg forward fold. You want all 10 toes to face that side of the room. Grab opposite elbows and let your head hang heavy. You're in a ragdoll pose. Start to shift side to side. Good, then bring your hands to the mat. Lift up halfway, turn your toes slightly out. Then bend your right knee, left leg is straight. Good, and then switch. Bend your left knee, right leg straight. Just back and forth a few times like this. Your hands are down for support. Good, and then back through center. Breathe in, lift halfway. Crawl back to your right foot, this time lizard. So crawl your right foot to the edge of your mat. Your left knee is up. Pull your shoulders back. Reach your right arm forward. And then breathe out. Left hand, or left elbow, right elbow rather, down towards the floor. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. Good, 2 more, exhale. Right elbow down. Breathe in, open twist. Last one. Right elbow down, just as low as you can get it. Then breathe in, open twist. Nice, both hands come down. Left knee lowers. Untuck your toes. Lizard pose, 2 breaths here. You can stay lifted or lower your forearms down to the mat. Again, shoulders out of your ears. Pull them down. 1 more breath. Good, from here we're crawling to a pigeon pose. If pigeon does not work for you, flip on your back in your figure 4 we did in the beginning. If you're ready for pigeon, push up onto your hands, heel toe your right foot to the left side of your mat, lower your right knee, tuck your toes again on the left side to scoot your leg back. Square your hips, so your right hip back, left hip forward, and then lower down to your forearms if you would like. If you have a towel, you can rest your head on your towel, your forearms on your towel. You can always stack your hands and lay your head down on your forearm. Hold your pigeon and just breathe. Soften into it. Last breath here. Breathe in, start to lift up, walk your hands back under your shoulders. Okay, tuck your left toes, you're gonna pick your left knee up. Then pull your right knee into your chest, extend it up and back. Bend your right knee, open your hip. If you're comfortable flipping your dog and you want it, take it. If you'd like to try, start to pivot on your left foot. Left hand stays down, lower your right foot behind you. Turn all 10 toes to face the same direction. Then push your hips up, reach your right arm up and back behind you. Good, then to come out, look at your left hand. Lower your hips slightly, pivot on your left foot again, extend your right leg up, and then set it down. All right, all of that on the left side, and then we're finished. Breathe in, reach your left heel up, bend your knee, open your hip, and breathe in, extend it back out. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, find your balance, lower your right knee, untuck your toes, use your breath in to sweep your arms up. Grab opposite elbows, draw your elbows back, shoulders down, then get tight through your stomach. Sink your hips down, but engage your inner thighs. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bend to the left. So here it is on your right side, all the way down into your right hip flexor. Finding that length. Then breathe in, back through center, stretch your arms up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Send your hips back, half splits. You walk your hands back, flex your left toes, pull your shoulders back and down. Stomach is tight throughout this whole practice. It keeps your spine straight, avoiding rounding. So we're gonna crawl it opposite direction this time. Bend your left knee, tuck your right toes, pick your knee up. Bring your left hand inside, crawl over to the other side. All right, this time stay in this ragdoll pose, hang it down. Maybe your forearms are getting closer to the floor. You can rock side to side if you did so on the other. And then release your hands down, lift halfway. Option one is to do exactly what we did with your hands on the mat. Option two, bring your hands to your waist, rise up, turn all 10 toes slightly out. Bring your hands to heart center or stretch it out in front. Bend through your right knee, sink it to the back in your lateral lunge. Hips, heel down, flex through your left foot, and then stay low. Shift it to the front, bending your left knee, flex your right toes, and then switch back and forth. The other option again is hands down as you shift back and forth. One more time each direction. Gonna take it to the front. That's it, then hands down. Turn back to the front on your left leg. You're in your lizard. Left foot is heel-toed to the edge of your mat. Okay, reach your left hand forward. Exhale, left elbow down inside of your left foot. Then breathe in to twist, open towards the ceiling. 2 more, exhale, elbow down. Breathe in, open twist. Last one, exhale, elbow down. Breathe in, twist it up. Good, then both hands come down. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes, lizard for 2 breaths. Either lifted or onto your forearms, you choose. Press it back up. Either pigeon on your back like the beginning or heel toe your left foot to the right side of your mat, setting your left knee down. Tuck your right toes, scoot your right leg back, square your hips so it's your right hip anchoring down. Left hip pulls back. And then when you're ready, lower to your forearms. You can lower your head down. You can even walk your hands forward and bring your forehead to the mat. As long as you try to relax through your left outer hip, not holding your breath, but continually moving your inhales and exhales in and out through your nose. And one more breath. And then slowly bring your hands back under your shoulders, push yourself up. All right, tuck your right toes, pick your right knee up, left knee into your chest, extend your left leg up and back. Bend your knee, same flip on this side. You pivot on your right foot. Look for your left foot behind you, pick your left hand up, and then push your hips down as you extend them up and back in your flip dog. Breathe in. Good, lower, look at your right hand. Flip back over the same way, and then downward facing dog. One last flow if you want it. Breathe in, glide forward to your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, push up halfway down. Breathe in, up dog, push straight down. Chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and full breath out. Lower to your knees. Swing your legs over to the side. Have a seat with your knees up, right up, feet flat on the mat. Stretch it forward and lower, all the way down onto your back. Exactly where we started. Windshield wiper your knees side to side, left and right. Nice, one more. Good, bring your knees back through center. Walk your heels back and then bring your feet together in that same bound angle pose. Lower your head and shoulders down. This time, kind of tuck your shoulders under. So lift your left shoulder, scooch it under, lift your right, scooch it under. Options for your hands. Keep them by your side, or if you want a shoulder stretch, do that same elbow grab that we did in our lunge, lowering your forearms down to the mat. We'll hold here and breathe. This is it. This is your final pose of the day. This counts as your Shavasana. So if you prefer a more relaxed Shavasana, feel free to stretch your legs out and completely let go. If you're still wanting to take advantage of the hip opening, stay here and just try to relax and breathe into it. So this is like your gas station where you fill the body up on everything you just did through that sequence. This is where the benefits come, the benefits show up. Give yourself 3 more breaths. Two more breaths. The last breath here, make it your longest, slowest, most controlled breath you have. And slowly bring your knees together, feet flat on the floor. Pause there. Slightly tuck your tail under. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Grab opposite forearms if you can, and lay your head down towards the mat. Good, holding this nice tight hip compression. Breathe in. Then exhale, full body stretch. Feet out in front, arms up overhead. Good, knees back to your chest, this time behind your legs. Rock and roll, easy, gentle, back and forth 3 times. On that third one, rock it all the way up to a seated position. I'll turn and face you. Your eyes can be open or closed. Roll your shoulders up, back, down. Breathe in, reach your arms out and up. Bring your palms to touch. And then exhale, hands down to heart center. From my heart to yours, namaste. I want to thank you for joining me today for this short and sweet hip opening flow. If you have any requests, again, just let me know. This was a request by a friend. And be sure to subscribe and send it on to anyone else that you know that might benefit or could use this sequence. Again, thank you. Bye.